Hi, I'm Michael. I'm on the finance team here at the Daily Grace Co. It's so easy to get caught up in the busyness of life that we can tend to lose focus on what really matters. So today, as we approach Easter, I want to invite you to pause with me for just a moment to reflect on who Jesus is and what that means for us. Today in our Lent Bible reading plan, we read Luke chapter 5, verses 1 through 11, when Jesus calls his first disciples. Now, by this time in the narrative, Jesus is already extremely popular with the crowd. They've heard of his healings and his miracles, and they're eagerly seeking after him. But the question is, do they really know him? Even Peter himself, although he shows Jesus a great deal of respect, is skeptical when Jesus tells him to let down his nets for a catch. But he obeys, and as soon as he does, he discovers that Jesus is much more than a simple healer and teacher, that he has knowledge and power that only God himself could have. Sometimes we approach Jesus only for what we can get from him. If we just believe in him, then he will solve all of our problems and make life easier. But the miracle that Jesus performs here isn't meant to show that he can simply solve our problems and give us what we want in life. It's meant to reveal his true identity, his identity as the God and King, the Creator, who is worth living our lives for. And that was certainly Peter's response. As soon as Peter discovers that he's in the presence of the holy God, he recognizes his sinfulness and he falls before Jesus on his knees in reverent fear. But Jesus immediately extends grace and an invitation to follow him, which Peter instantly obeys. Peter recognizes that Jesus is worth leaving behind everything he knows, because when he's in the presence of Jesus, he's in the presence of God himself. How do you approach Jesus? Do you approach Jesus simply when you need something from him, when things in life aren't going well and you need him to solve your problems or make your life easier? Or do you recognize him as the all-powerful God and King who extends love and grace and faithfulness and the best gift of all, the gift of himself? And as a result, are you willing to live your life for him? Are you willing to perhaps even give up everything you know, all your hopes and dreams, because you recognize that when you're with Jesus, you have everything you'll ever need?